All right, people, we're back. Um, so obviously, this is the 100th time that I try to start this. I mean, I started, but everything is about consistency. So let's try to get some consistency. So we're gonna talk about football. Football. Um, well, as you people would call it, soccer, but we call it as football. Now, do I love football? I love football. I love football, but at the same time, I'm not naive, and I know, you know, that things are the way they are, right? Football is a business, and even when it wasn't a business, there was still shitty stuff, right? But anyway, long story short, we're gonna go and we're gonna talk about the World Cup qualifiers, all the riff raff that been said about Italy going to the playoffs, right? Um, well, there's one issue with the, for instance, with the groups. I mean, there's a lot of countries in Europe. I mean, and sometimes they just keep developing, right? They just keep developing. In South America, or in America, there's relatively no wars, right? Or no separations like that. There's separations between inside the countries, but no. Anyway, um, so Italy, our friend Genaro Gatusso, he's just talking about, like, oh, South America gets 5.5, and this and that, and this and that, yada yada yada. I mean, well, there is the thing in South America that there's only, nine countries that are in the federation. 9 or 10, I think it's 9. Yeah, 9. Okay, let me see. Ecuador, Colombia, Peru, Argentina, Brazil, Uruguay, Chile, Paraguay, Bolivia. Yeah, 9. Um, so between these 9 countries, there's let me double check. Let me double check. I don't want to say something wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 10. So I missed one. What did I miss? I thought I missed Venezuela or Paraguay. Maybe Paraguay. So 10. So 10. So we got 5.5, and yeah, 5.5. So technically 6 out of 10. Not bad, right? Um, Now the issue is this: Italy's been losing a lot of their natural talent per se. I mean, the league is not the strongest like it used to be, so that is, one thing. They don't have that quality of competition. Competition is still good, but not as good as they used to, right? A lot of World Cup winners were playing in Italy. So anyway, so that is that. I mean, the numbers of countries. I mean, it's just too many, too many. Like, there's like what? Oh my God, let me see how many there are. But there are a lot. So the problem is to get into that. So there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 41, 47, and 6 more, 53. Okay? So we're talking about 53. 53 countries for God only knows how many. So if there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, and then So 15, 53 and 15, that is pretty much a little bit less than 1/3, um, maybe 1/4, around 1/4, yeah. Um, it does seem unfair. It does seem unfair, but again, there's too many countries. I mean, too many countries. And if Italy, a four-time World Cup winner, four times, it is said real quick, you know, but to win one takes effort. Imagine to win four, right? Anyway, so a country with that pedigree loses against Norway at home and away. I don't think it deserves to go straight, right? And he was saying that the runner-ups used to go straight. That was before, man. There weren't that many countries in Europe, right? So I guess everybody has to have the first chance to see and qualify. And shoot, sometimes Iceland goes in. Sometimes I don't know, North Macedonia or one of the Slavic countries. It happens. If they play better, if they do their tactic, their strategy correct, and win and beat you and kick you out, then it is what it is. Now, in South America, technically, I mean, if it was like before, there used to be only like, back in the day, 24 countries, then 32, and, so on and so forth. Then yes, you can have less. You can say 2 or 3, well, it used to be 3, right? Argentina, Brazil, and sometimes Peru, sometimes Colombia, sometimes Uruguay, sometimes Paraguay, sometimes Ecuador, so, and sometimes Bolivia. Do I think Bolivia has what it takes to qualify? I mean, they are playing at 4,100 meters of altitude to qualify. I don't know. So we'll see. We wish them the best. But getting back to Italy and Gattuso talking about CONMEBOL having that many. I mean, it's only just 2 more, and they have, because before it used to be 3.5, right? So it's just 2 more and a half. I mean, they just raised the bar. Is it 48 teams? Is it 48 teams? I think it is 48 teams. So it went from 32 to 48. So we're talking about 16 more, right? Europe probably got the bulk of it. South America just got 2 more, and then probably Asia got 1 more. Probably Africa got 1 more or 1.5. Things like that. So long story short, Italy, we don't know who they're gonna play. I mean, now, there's still some more games tomorrow, but so far it looks like it's gonna be Slovakia. Yeah, it's gonna be Switzerland. It's gonna be probably Slovenia. It's probably, well, it's either gonna be Slovenia, Denmark, Finland, or Kazakhstan. I mean, I don't think those two got it, because there's only one more game. Or no, I think they're done. 10 games. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 10 games. They're done. So Slovenia is going, and then Serbia. Oh, hold on. So still, I think I was looking at it wrong. I got the wrong map, people. I got the wrong map. Reverse, reverse, reverse. So let's see how many teams are in because I was looking for the UEFA. So let's see here. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 34, 38, 38, and 12. That's 50, 54. So 54. Same numbers. It was 53, 54, same thing. Okay, so the ones that are gonna go into the playoffs, qualifiers will be Slovakia or Germany, most likely Slovakia. Switzerland, Kosovo. I think Kosovo is gonna be the one. Denmark, Scotland doesn't seem that it's done yet, or maybe it is. Yeah, no, it is. Looks like it is. Oh no, there's one more game for these groups. So we'll see how those groups end. So it could be either Kosovo, Switzerland, it could be Denmark, Scotland, Slovakia, or Germany. But again, just for for the video, we're gonna go with Slovakia, Kosovo, the way it is, Scotland, Ukraine, Turkey, Ireland, Poland, and either Bosnia or Austria, one of them two, Bosnia or Austria, Italy, North Macedonia, or Wales. One more game, North Macedonia or Wales, and then it's gonna be either, no, it is done, Albany, and then it's gonna be either, yeah, no, it's gonna be the Czechs. So between those, I mean, if Italy, I mean, hopefully they get Bosnia, because otherwise, Poland, they can beat Poland. I mean, they can probably beat Ireland. They can probably beat Turkey. I mean, Italy is a world champion. They can probably beat anyone, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna do it. Anyway, so let me know what you guys think. Do you think Italy has the chance? We'll see who are they playing with, and what do you think about the World Cup coming up? And we'll talk more about the business. Peace.